By a quiet riverside, a group of friends got the shock of their lives when a massive snake suddenly lunged at them. Luckily, no one was hurt. But once the clip hit the internet, viewers were torn. Was it real or just CGI? A group of swimmers were enjoying the water when an unexpected visitor appeared. Gliding silently beneath the surface, a massive reptile surfaced just feet away. At first, many thought it was a deadly saltwater crocodile, but one sharp-eyed viewer noticed it was actually an American crocodile, known to be less aggressive than its relatives overseas. Still, its chilling closeness left everyone shaken. But the real question is, how safe were they really? In Indonesia, a man made a chilling discovery along the riverbank. Skeletal remains that looked uncannily like a small mermaid.
Holy shit! What the hell is that?
What is happening? You guys see this? Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? What is that? What is that?
Shocked and frightened by what he saw, he quickly threw it back into the water. But the question remains, was it just an oddly shaped skeleton? Or could it have been something far more mysterious? Adrian Samancas was peacefully fishing, enjoying the calm waters and the quiet of the open sea, when suddenly a massive humpback whale surged beneath him and scooped him up.
Hey! Ya, vente, vente! Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo, agárralo, agárralo.
Heart racing, he clung on as the enormous creature moved, fully expecting the worst. Miraculously, he escaped completely unharmed.
Y yo pensé que me había comido ya y que me había tragado, pero ya cuando salí entendí que claro, probablemente era por curiosidad que se había acercado.
Experts later explained the astonishing reason. A whale's narrow throat made swallowing a human impossible, turning what could have been a deadly encounter into a story of sheer luck and survival. A couple was fishing deep in the forest when a massive bear suddenly appeared.
Dang! He's huge! Oh my gosh.
Terrified, they barely managed to leap into their boat and paddle away, escaping the terrifying encounter unharmed. On a quiet Liverpool beach, something eerie washed ashore. A warped skeletal mass unlike anything most had ever seen. Was it the remains of a whale or something far stranger? Its true identity remains a chilling mystery, leaving onlookers both fascinated and unsettled.
Colors too. It wasn't that color. You don't even see it blinking on the thing. Except on the ocean, it seems to pulsate. This thing just stands.
While fishing near Hawaii, friends noticed a floating orb reflecting on the waves.
Do you hear any sound whatsoever?
Moving in a strange, silent manner. The phenomenon was unexplained and eerie.
We're seeing flashes, pulses of light, as it pulses off whatever this object is. And let me tell you, we didn't see any kind of object whatsoever.
While magnet fishing along a riverbank, a man's hook caught onto something chilling. He pulled up a mask, not just any mask, but a plague doctor mask. Its long beak-like nose radiating an eerie, unsettling vibe. No one knew where it came from. Was it just a forgotten Halloween prop, or evidence of something much darker? On a New Jersey beach, people saw strange glowing shapes rise from the ocean and float quietly into the night sky.
What the fuck?
Holy crap!
Then, just as quickly, the lights vanished, leaving everyone shocked and asking, what were they?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Lord have mercy. Hold on, just...
Michelle Haywood went out for her usual morning swim off the coast of Cape Town, expecting nothing more than a refreshing start to her day.
Let's go swimming! This is one of my favorite spots to swim at. It's so beautiful.
But right away, the water felt wrong. Darker, warmer, and unusually foamy. Even the taste was off.
We got some big sets coming in. I'm starting to feel a little bit cold now, so I think I'm gonna get out soon, but I'm having so much fun, I don't want to.
After posting her swim online, viewers delivered the shocking truth. She had unknowingly been swimming in raw sewage. What she thought was harmless sea foam was actually E. coli contamination. She may have walked away unharmed, but that peaceful swim instantly turned into a disgusting nightmare. Another fisherman pulled up a bizarre catch, a red-toothed tigerfish, a rare deep-sea predator with long, fang-like teeth. But how did such a creature end up here? While hauling in his net, he stumbled upon a fish that looked disturbingly wrong. Its eyes were crammed onto one side of its head, far too close together, and its mouth was more like a deep wrinkle than an actual jaw. Startled, he quickly tossed it back into the water. The footage left viewers shaken, with many calling it alien. In reality, it was most likely a flounder, a bottom-dwelling species with naturally bizarre features. Not dangerous, just rare, and deeply unnerving if you're not prepared to see one face to face. While exploring the ocean depths, divers suddenly found themselves surrounded by thousands of jellyfish, softly glowing in the dim light.
I would not have a clue what that is, but they're all connected.
If anyone can tell me what this is, let me know in the comments.
The sight was mesmerizing, yet perilous. One wrong move and stings could come from every direction. The footage captures both the beauty and hidden danger of the deep sea. During a flood in Indonesia, a family boating through a swamp got an unforgettable scare. Near the water's edge, they spotted a massive alligator guarding its nest, eyes locked directly on them. Every movement felt dangerous. One wrong step could have turned deadly. Choosing caution over curiosity, they slowly backed away, hearts racing as they realized just how close they had come to a terrifying encounter. A fisherman was enjoying a peaceful day along a quiet riverbank when something strange caught his attention. A dark patch started forming on the water, spreading slowly but deliberately. At first, he thought it was just mud or sediment being stirred up, but it moved too intentionally, too deliberately. The shadowy patch kept growing, darkening the river in every direction, like something massive was lurking just beneath the surface. Feeling a chill run down his spine, the fisherman decided to play it safe. He quickly packed up his gear and backed away, heart racing. This clip was captured by a fisherman navigating treacherous, icy waters. The footage shows his boat pushing through a winter sea, surrounded by massive, jagged slabs of floating ice. Powerful waves crash against the hull, a stark reminder of nature's raw power and the constant danger of operating in such extreme conditions. A man decided to take a swim in the Amazon River. Not exactly the safest choice. It didn't take long before he noticed a massive snake gliding nearby. There's an old saying, never swim in the Amazon, and for good reason. The real dangers aren't always visible from the surface. Giant anacondas, venomous water spiders, bloodthirsty leeches, and strange, undocumented creatures that science has yet to name all lurk beneath. The man in this footage, Paul Rosselli, is a seasoned conservationist who has spent years living deep in the Amazon rainforest and knows jungle survival inside out. But for anyone else, taking this kind of risk would be extremely dangerous. A man was kayaking alone in the open ocean when a shark struck the back of his kayak. Remarkably, he stayed calm. The kayak wobbled but held steady, refusing to capsize. In the remote waters of Russ-Rimorski Sia's Peak Krai, a diver was exploring the depths when an octopus suddenly lunged and grabbed him. Heart pounding, he struggled, but somehow managed to escape unharmed, leaving a close call he won't soon forget. During Hurricane Florence in 2018, a live webcam captured a mysterious figure walking along Avalon Pier, then disappearing. Locals claim it's the Grayman, a ghostly omen that appears before storms. Coincidence or something supernatural? A group of fishers was enjoying a calm, peaceful ride when a dolphin suddenly appeared, playfully leaping alongside their boat. In an instant, the playful moment turned chaotic. The dolphin jumped right into the boat.
Get up to the bow, get up to the bow. Get up to the bow.
Panic erupted. Shouts and calls for help echoed across the water. But miraculously, everyone, including the dolphin, walked away unharmed.
Need some help over here.
While collecting seashells, a hobbyist stumbled upon a strange, almost alien-looking creature peeking out from the sand. Its round mouth was surrounded by tiny, wriggling tentacles, giving it an eerie, otherworldly appearance. Though likely just a cuttlefish, it startled everyone who saw it up close. A fisherman was navigating a murky river when a snake suddenly slithered into his boat. Trapped and terrified, he had no choice but to face the uninvited guest head-on, every second a tense struggle for survival. Roman Fedors made an incredible catch, a strange, gray, bulbous, deep-sea creature. Upon closer look, it was identified as a smooth lumpfish. Stunning and bizarre in appearance, it looked almost extraterrestrial, but it was all perfectly earthly. While exploring underwater, a diver made a shocking discovery: a car that had been missing for 16 years. The find reopened a long-forgotten cold case, offering the family a glimmer of answers, even as the full circumstances behind the disappearance remain shrouded in mystery. While hunting deep in the wilderness, a hiker stumbled upon something completely unexpected. A young wolf, barely 4 months old, lying silently in the grass as if asleep. At first, it seemed harmless, until he whistled. The moment the sound cut through the night, the pup's eyes snapped open, unnaturally bright, almost glowing against the tall, bushy grass. Without warning, it leapt to its feet and vanished into the thick brush, disappearing as if it had never been there at all. But here's the chilling part. Young wolves are never truly alone. If that pup was there, where was the pack? Would you dare to keep walking deeper into the forest, knowing predators might be circling unseen? I found this story on a YouTube channel called Adventure Outdoor, and honestly, it feels like something straight out of a horror movie. Early one morning, a man set out on the North York moors. The fog was so thick, even his truck seemed to disappear. His plan was simple.
And the plan is to head over to Rutland Rig, which is an ancient road. I'm going to ride down that, down to Bloath Crossing.
His plan was simple. Ride the old Rutland Rig Road, cross the old railway line, and return before dark.
I'm almost at Rutland Rig, but the sun's come out and the scenery's fantastic.
But the deeper he went, the stranger and more unsettling things became. The fog wouldn't lift, and familiar landmarks vanished. At one point, he stopped by an old stone marker from 1888 to eat, but the silence around him felt heavy, almost like he wasn't alone.
1888, and I'm gonna have my breakfast. There's some walkers coming up here, so I'll have to be quick.
Later, he reached Anno Cross, built on a Bronze Age burial mound. Locals say artifacts and even bones were found there. He thought about camping, but admitted he'd be too scared to stay. Some paths on these moors feel ancient, guarded, and maybe not meant for the living. So, what about you? Would you dare to spend the night on a burial mound?